Hello, and welcome to English with Mr. E. We're going to master grammar, listening, and speaking together.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear that? That is the sound of the clock ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Can you believe it is already December?
Please don't remind me. Honestly, I feel like I am in a dream. I am pretty sure January was just 2 weeks ago. How is it possible that we are ending another year?
I know exactly what you mean. Welcome back to English with Mr. E. I'm your host, Mr. E.
And I'm Sarah. Hi, everyone. We are so happy to have you here.
Today is a very special episode. We're not going to teach you boring grammar rules today. No textbooks, no exams, just a conversation.
Yes, a real conversation. We are going to sit down, drink our coffee, and talk about our year. We want to reflect on 2024, the good, the bad, and the crazy.
And for our listeners, this is the perfect opportunity to practice your listening skills. This is how native speakers talk when they are relaxed. So, Sarah, are you ready to look back at your year?
I think so, although looking back can be a little scary sometimes.
It can be, but let's start with an easy question. Or maybe it is a hard question. If you had to describe this entire year in just one single word, what would it be?
One word. Just one?
Just one.
Okay, let me think for a second. Okay, I have my word. My word is unexpected.
Unexpected. That is an interesting choice. Why unexpected?
Because if I look at my diary from January, my life right now looks completely different. I had plans to move to a new apartment, but I stayed in my old one. I planned to learn Spanish, but I started learning painting instead. Things happened that I did not plan for. Some were good surprises, some were bad, but everything was unexpected.
I love that. Life rarely goes according to plan, does it?
Never. What about you, Mr. E? What is your word for this year?
My word is balance.
Balance. Did you feel balanced, or were you searching for balance?
I was definitely searching for it. This year, I worked very hard on this YouTube channel. I made so many videos, but in the middle of the year, I realized I was working too much. I was neglecting my health, I was neglecting my friends. So the second half of the year was all about finding balance, trying to work hard, but also rest hard.
That is such an important lesson. I think many of our listeners can relate to that. We live in a world where everyone is always rushing. Rush to work, rush to school, rush to learn English. We forget to breathe.
Exactly. Speaking of rushing, let's talk about the feeling of time. Do you feel like you accomplished enough this year? Or do you feel like you wasted time?
Oh, that's the guilt trap. To be honest, I often feel like I didn't do enough. I see people on Instagram, one person got married, another person bought a house, another person traveled to 5 different countries, and I'm sitting on my sofa eating pizza.
And the pizza is delicious, right?
It is delicious, but it makes me feel like I am falling behind. This is called FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yes, FOMO is real. But Sarah, remember that social media is a highlight reel. People only show their best moments. They don't show the moments when they are sad or broke or fighting with their partner.
That's true. We compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's movie trailer.
Exactly. So let's move away from what we didn't do. Let's talk about what we did do. What is your favorite memory from this year? A moment that made you smile?
Okay, let me search my brain files. Okay, I have a funny one.
We love funny stories. Tell us.
So in March, I decided I wanted to be a plant mom.
A plant mom? You mean you wanted to grow plants in your house?
Yes, I went to the store and bought 10 different plants. I was so excited. I gave them names. I had a cactus named Spike and a flower named Lily. I thought, this is it. I am going to have a jungle in my apartment.
And what happened?
Well, 2 weeks later, 8 of them were dead.
Oh no, you are a plant killer.
I am. I don't know what happened. Maybe I gave them too much water, maybe too little. I have no idea. But Spike the cactus is still alive. He's a survivor.
Shout out to Spike. But seriously, why is this your favorite memory if the plants died?
Because it taught me to laugh at myself. I tried something new. I failed miserably, but it was funny. I didn't get angry. I just accepted that maybe gardening is not my talent, and that's okay.
That is a great perspective. Failing is part of the process. Whether it's gardening or learning English, you try, you make a mistake, you laugh, and you try again.
Exactly. What about you? Do you have a favorite memory? Maybe something more successful than my dead plants?
Well, my favorite memory is actually a trip I took. I went to visit my grandmother. She lives in a small village far away from the city. There is no internet there, no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi? How did you survive?
At first, I was panicking. I kept reaching for my phone to check emails. But after one day, I relaxed. We sat on the porch, drank tea, and just talked. She told me stories about her childhood, about how life was 50 years ago. It was so peaceful. I realized that I miss real human connection.
That sounds beautiful. We are so connected digitally, but sometimes we are disconnected emotionally.
Deep words, Sarah. Deep words.
I try my best. But Mr. E, we have to talk about the difficult stuff too. We promised our listeners a real conversation.
You are right. Let's go there. What was the hardest challenge you faced this year?
The hardest challenge? I think it was my job.
Really? But you love your job.
I do, but this year the workload was insane. There were months where I was working 10 or 12 hours a day. I was bringing work home on weekends. I stopped going to the gym. I was eating fast food every day because I didn't have time to cook.
That sounds like the road to burnout.
It was. One morning, I woke up and I just couldn't get out of bed. My body felt heavy, my mind was foggy. I just wanted to cry. That was a scary moment for me.
I think many people ignore those signs. Our body tells us to stop, but our brain says keep going. How did you handle it?
I had to have a tough conversation with my boss. I was afraid he would be angry or think I was lazy, but I told him, I cannot continue like this. I need help.
And what did he say?
Surprisingly, he understood. We changed some deadlines. I took a few days off. It wasn't an instant fix, but it got better. I learned that you have to speak up for yourself. Nobody can read your mind.
That is such valuable advice, especially for English learners who work in international companies. If you are struggling, you have to communicate. Using polite English, of course, but you must set boundaries.
Exactly. You can say, I am at capacity right now, or I cannot take on new tasks until I finish the current ones. These are professional ways to say, stop giving me work.
I love those phrases. I am at capacity. Very professional. Listeners, write that down. What about you? Did you face any professional challenges?
My challenge was actually creative block.
Oh, that's the worst for a content creator.
Yes, for about 2 months, I didn't know what videos to make. Every idea seemed boring. I would write a script, hate it, and delete it. I felt like I had lost my magic. I was worried that maybe I was done. Maybe I had nothing left to teach.
That sounds like imposter syndrome, thinking you are not good enough.
Yes, exactly. It happens to everyone, even teachers.
How did you get your magic back?
I stopped trying to be perfect. I started making simple videos again. I stopped worrying about the algorithm or the views. I just focused on helping one person, and slowly the creativity came back.
So the lesson is, when you are stuck, go back to basics.
Precisely. Keep it simple.
Speaking of basics, let's shift our conversation to English learning. We know that many of our listeners had a goal to become fluent this year.
Yes, and I know many of them might be feeling disappointed right now. Maybe they didn't reach the level they wanted. Maybe they are still afraid to speak.
If that is you, please listen closely. Sarah, why do you think so many people fail at their New Year's resolutions regarding English?
I think it comes down to one word: consistency.
Consistency. It is the magic key.
Yes, everyone is motivated in January. They buy the books, they download the apps, they study for 3 hours a day for 1 week. And then life happens. They get busy. They skip 1 day, then 2 days, then a month.
It is the classic all or nothing mentality. People think, if I can't study for an hour, I won't study at all.
Exactly, and that is the biggest mistake. It is better to study for 10 minutes every day than to study for 5 hours once a week.
I always tell my students about the 2-minute rule.
What is the 2-minute rule?
On days when you are lazy or tired, tell yourself, I will do English for just 2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes? That's it?
That's it. You can listen to a podcast for 2 minutes or read 1 page of a book. The goal is not to learn a lot. The goal is to not break the habit. Usually, once you start for 2 minutes, you end up doing 10 or 15 minutes anyway. The hardest part is starting.
That is brilliant. It tricks your brain.
Yes. Another thing I noticed this year is that successful students immerse themselves. Sarah, you learned a second language. How did you do it?
I made my life uncomfortable.
Explain that.
I changed my phone settings to the target language. I stopped watching movies in my native language. Even if I didn't understand everything, I forced my brain to hear the sounds. I followed YouTubers who vlog about their daily lives, not just teachers.
That is a great point. Teachers like us are great.
We are amazing.
Yes, we are. But we speak clearly. We speak slowly. Real life is fast. You need to listen to different accents, slang, and fast speakers.
Also, don't be afraid to talk to yourself. I have full conversations with myself in the shower. I win every argument.
I do that too. I practice interviews. So, Mr. E, how did you become so famous? Well, thank you for asking.
See? We're all a little bit crazy, but it helps.
Now, let's look forward. The new year is coming. The clean slate, the fresh start. Sarah, are you making any New Year's resolutions?
I have a love-hate relationship with resolutions. I used to make a long list: lose weight, save money, learn coding, climb a mountain. By February, I was exhausted.
So what do you do now?
Now I set intentions or themes.
We touched on this earlier. Can you give us an example of a theme for next year?
Sure, my theme for next year is connection.
Connection. What does that look like in practice?
It means I want to prioritize relationships. I want to call my parents more often. I want to meet my friends for coffee instead of just texting them. I want to connect with new people. If I have to choose between working late or going to a dinner party, I will choose the dinner party.
That is a wonderful theme. It guides your decisions without being a strict rule.
Exactly. What about you? Do you have a theme?
My theme for next year is discipline.
Ooh, that sounds serious. Discipline.
It sounds serious, but I need it. I have so many ideas, but I get distracted easily. I want to be disciplined with my sleep schedule. I want to be disciplined with my content creation. I want to stop scrolling on TikTok for 2 hours before bed.
Oh, the TikTok trap. It gets us all. You start watching one funny cat video, and suddenly it's 3 a.m.
Exactly. So discipline is my goal. But I also want to learn a new skill.
Really? What skill?
I want to learn to cook.
Wait, you don't know how to cook?
I can make toast and I can boil an egg. That's the limit of my culinary skills.
Mr. E, you're an adult. You need to learn to cook.
I know, it's embarrassing. That's why it's my goal. I want to be able to make a nice pasta dish by the end of next year.
Okay, I will hold you accountable. Next December, you're cooking dinner for the team.
Deal, but bring some medicine just in case it tastes bad.
I will bring pizza as a backup.
Good idea. Now, for our listeners, we want you to think about your next year. But don't just think, write it down.
Yes, there is power in writing. When you write your goals, they become real.
We have a little homework assignment for everyone watching.
Oh, I love giving homework.
We want you to go to the comments section right now. Don't wait. And we want you to answer 3 questions.
Question number 1. What is the one word that describes your past year? Is it fast, hard, beautiful?
Question number 2. What is your main theme or goal for the next year?
And question number 3. What is one specific English topic you want us to talk about next year? Do you want more interviews, more grammar, more stories?
We read every single comment. This channel is for you, so tell us what you need.
Also, if you felt like this conversation was too fast or too hard to understand, don't worry.
Not at all. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. You can listen to this video again, turn on the subtitles, listen to it while you're walking or cooking.
The more you listen, the easier it gets. Trust the process.
Well, Sarah, this has been a wonderful conversation. I feel much lighter now. It's good to talk things out.
It really is. Thank you for inviting me, Mr. E. It's always a pleasure.
And thank you to our amazing community. You guys are the reason we do this. We are so proud of every single one of you.
Whether you learned one word today or understood everything, you're making progress.
So have a fantastic new year. Celebrate safely, hug your loved ones, and get ready for an amazing year of learning ahead.
We'll see you in the next video.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye!